Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. I hope you're all doing well and having a wonderful, beautiful, amazing day today. Let me know how the volume is and the overall quality and everything. I know there were a ton of lag issues recently that were really, really bad, so please let me know if you feel like you hear or see any problems. As I said in chat, I'm having one of those days today where I'm just a lot lower on spoons overall, and I do not want to be perceived, so forgive me for the PNG tuber and for the shorter live stream, but I really missed you guys. The date's still off of my game. I really missed you guys, and yet again, this past week, things were very disruptive. I feel like that's my life story at this point. Like, I swear I try so hard for my schedules to work out, and then things just, they do whatever they want to do and they disrupt. But it's fine. We're doing our best, and that's what matters. But welcome in, friends. I'm going to work on my new island today, which, if you haven't been here the past couple of streams, it is my new Bob's Burgers movie-themed island. I won't be staying for too long in the stream today. That's okay, Shiver. I feel like you've had a lot of stuff to do for school lately, so you're fine. I understand. I'm just going to go for a little while today. Probably going to be like maybe around like an hour or so. There was also something I wanted to address. In a recent live stream, did like a little bit of a rant where I kind of talked about how disheartening it is for me as a streamer that I feel like I can't have sufficient energy levels to go for as long as I used to. And I would normally habitually say that I'm live for like 2 hours, give or take a little bit of time. And I feel like a lot of the time now I can't even get to 2 hours anymore. And I was thinking, instead of just saying that, I might simply just have a command that can be used by any of you. Like, the perms will be available for everybody. I might just make a command where when somebody asks or gets curious about how long I'll be live for, especially if they're newer to the community, it'll just tell you that I am live that day for as long as I can be, or something similar along those lines. Because given I try to aim for 2 hours, but a lot of the time I feel like I really can't anymore. I don't know, I'm just thinking of making some sort of command about that, so that way it'll be a really simple way for that question to be answered. Let me know what you think about that and if you think it would be a good idea. With that said, now that that's out of the way, let me say hello to everyone. Let me see. Okay. So starting from where I can see, I believe Coda was at the top though. So hello Coda, hello Sidef, hello Shiver, hello AA, hello Anthony, hello Angel, hello Rich, welcome in, hello Allie. Hope everybody's doing good. I think the last thing that I did was just simply get, I had the house paid off obviously with Nook Miles. I don't think I've technically started the process of trying to get 3 stars yet. I don't think we're there, but I think we're approaching that point soon. I am the real Slim Shady. You should make that your Discord name. Lexi, hello Towels, welcome in, and hello Megs, welcome in as well. I know sometimes regardless, there's like a very subtle delay either way with the stream versus the chat. So let me know, did you guys hear my little tangent I just went on, yes or no? Specifically by you guys, I mean Towels and Megs in chat. Hello European YouTuber, thank you. I did not get Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I've got other things that I need to focus on at the moment financially, and other stuff I've been waiting to buy that isn't necessarily important that I was waiting for beforehand. That, and also, as much as it looks adorable, I am very scared of trying to play that on my channel just because I've been targeted by Kappa so many times before. And I worry that if I stream it, it's going to make them view it as a, quote, kid game because of how cutesy it is. And I worry that it's going to get me targeted again. So I'm just way too scared to even try. If I do ever get it, though, it'll just be something that I play, like, on my own terms. Okay. I accidentally talked to him twice. I wasn't fully paying attention the first time, and I didn't see what his instructions were. I just wanted to know. Hi, everyone. Hello, it's Eli. Welcome in. That's how you guys said I got Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life. Do you like it so far? And no, you didn't tell us. But long story short, for those of you that just came in, the little rant that I went on, I'm not gonna like get as super detailed because I don't want to bother everybody by talking their ears off. I was saying that, referring to my previous rant from a recent live stream talking about how disheartening it is as a streamer that I can't go for the full 2 hours like I used to consistently be able to. I'm thinking of just making a command to help answer people's questions about, you know, how long I'll be live for and when I'll be ending. That'll just say something roughly along the lines of, like, I will go for however long I can. Typically for, like, an average normal stream that's not going to be longer, it wouldn't be any more than, like, 2 hours anyways. But I don't know. I just feel like a command of some sort would be helpful. So that way anybody that gets curious can use it. No, you're good, Nuggy. I was very late today. You're fine. If anything, I'm the late one. You're fine. You're good. I was late today. It's okay. I don't know about their rant away. That was basically it, though. That was the summarization of what I just said. Oh, thank you for being a member for 14 months. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome in, Classy. That's nice. Don't overwork yourself. I feel like I haven't quite pinpointed what the reason is yet. I know I'm obviously, like, not old by any means, but part of it is definitely aging for me. And I don't know, for an average week's worth of streams, I just cannot go 2 hours in a single stream anymore. Like, I can't. And it bothers me. It really does. I wish it didn't bother me so much, but it does. Admittedly. Wait, speaking of the memberships, by the way, hold on. Do I have the things refreshed yet? Dang it, no I don't. I also almost just spent like $50 on something. Oopsies. I don't understand people who do 12 hours. If I did that, like if I was able to pull that off, I would need like at least the next week's worth of time off just to like bed rot. You know? Like I would need to heavily do some bed rotting afterwards. How's it going, Lexi? It's going good. I mean, I'm a little stressed because I keep trying to make streams work and then things keep happening that disrupt them, but I'm okay. Just stressed. Yesterday I didn't feel good, but I'm fine again. The cold weather keeps messing with me and making me like weirdly congested sometimes and making my sinuses hurt. Got the slide up diner thing the other day. Do you need it for this island? You know, honestly, I might. I'm not sure if I will or not. So if you want to, I could maybe wait. I was gonna say maybe you could come over or maybe like mail it, but I don't know if you're on right now. And then I remembered I hadn't best friended you yet. Speaking of that, Shiver, when you came over to my island last time, did you best friend request me? I can't remember. What are your plans right now for this island? So it's gonna be based upon the Bob's Burgers movie. I'm trying to go fishing right now because that's what Tom Nook wants. It's gonna be based off of the Bob's Burgers movie, and I'm gonna decorate it as best I can to reference specific scenes and moments and details from the movie in and of itself. You joined the Discord? Yay! A lot of the time we tend to let people in after the live stream just so that way the mods can focus on the stream itself. But I feel like everything is fine right now if somebody wants to go let Eli in. I think so. Let me get my Switch. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and get your friend request then, Shiver. I thought... Wait, do I have the DIY for the net? Because I need a net. I don't know why I clicked on that instead. That is not the correct thing. I'm icing my back right now. Oh, no, you're fine. You do not need to apologize. You're good. You're good, queen. It's okay. And yeah, I love Bob's Burgers. I really love Supernatural. That's another thing that I will sit and yap anyone's ears off if they let me. But excluding Supernatural, I also just love Bob's Burgers. Need bells or no tickets. I've got 23 million and hundred of Tickets? Oh, I misread that at first and I was really confused. But thank you for offering that. That's very sweet of you to think of sharing with me. I was playing Animal Crossing earlier for a bit. I'm a bit of an Animal Crossing rut today though. I like, after the last Animal Crossing stream that I did was like briefly like weirdly unmotivated to play. So that was annoying, but I'm feeling a little bit better about it now. I'm just having one of those days today in general where I'm just not wanting to be perceived and I just don't have as much social energy. But I really missed you guys because for the bajillionth time in my life, this week's worth of live streams got disrupted. So even though it's going to be shorter today, I just really missed everyone and I wanted to interact with you. I went to the chiropractor, so that's why. I've never been to the chiropractor. Does it help? And also, did my stream just lag or am I seeing things? It better not have. It bothers me so much when the fish in Animal Crossing do that. 'Cause, like, I know you just saw the bait that I put in the water. I know you saw that. Don't act like you didn't. Oh no, lag. I got some. It buffered for me for a second, but I don't know if that's lag. What I saw on my end, so like for reference, if you don't know, one monitor I have Animal Crossing on, the other one I just have YouTube and Streamlabs pulled up on. And I look over at the screen that has YouTube, and the part where my live stream is supposed to be was completely blacked out for a moment with a loading circle, and I was like, excuse me. I did update my drivers though. They are still up to date. Everything else seems fine at the moment, so hopefully we're all good. Hi, Classy, how's it going? Better the fish be like, right? So rude. Wait, you know what I've been doing, by the way? I'll explain in a second. And then I have a question afterwards, like to see what you guys think or to see if you know anything about it. But basically, last night I decided that I wanted to, just for funsies, since I saw it on Hulu, rewatch the Twilight movies. And although it's been kind of fun and like pretty nostalgic, honestly, at the exact same time, I forgot just how terrible some of the acting was. And it's honestly been making me laugh. Like, some of the scenes are just so hard to take seriously. Like, it's comical. It truly, truly is. I'm on New Moon right now. I already finished the first one. I'm on New Moon at the moment. I haven't finished it. It's paused in my room at the moment. But, that had me thinking, I wonder if anyone's ever made a Twilight-themed island. Because I need to visit that if they have. But just gonna be like a frog or something. I don't remember what season they come out in though. Oh, never mind. Now we're not gonna know because I reeled it in too early. I don't want to do that. There's probably not gonna be that many bugs because it's winter, but I'm gonna try to find some. That's a genius idea for an island. I wonder that as well. That would be so cool. I wonder if villagers would work in it, a Twilight Island. I mean, it would be really fun. I would visit that for a video. I would. How'd you get that avatar, by the way? What do you mean? Can you reword that, please? Because I don't understand. I'm sorry. Do you mean my PNG tuber? Or what do you mean? Sorry. Or wait, I wonder if I dig up one of the clams, I wonder if I could donate that. You know, I can't remember if I have a shovel or not. I'm gonna go check again. And if not, I can just make one. It's no big deal. But I want to try that. There's a few supernatural themed islands. So what I did for the PNG tuber, the artwork itself was commissioned from Helena Doodles, and because I don't have, how should I word this? I typically, whenever you want to use artwork that you commission for something that's like commercial, really like actually selling with it on there, you have to pay a special separate fee so that way you can do that legally. I did not do that, so that was why you still see the little watermark on there. But for the PNG tuber in and of itself, a friend of mine helped me to create it into a PNG tuber. But again, since I don't have the commercial purposes, there's still the watermark on there. In fact, I don't know how visible it is through the screen for you guys, but if you look close enough, you should be able to see it. And I do not have a shovel, so I need to get one. Hello, Alpha Moon, welcome in. Bad acting makes me think of, now this is pod racing. I don't know what that is, but it sounds silly. Okay. I keep losing track of what I do and don't have. Like, I forget that I don't have what I did on the other island. I can see it. Okay, yeah. I feel a little frazzled today. I keep going in and out because I forget what I have and I don't have, and it's making me really irritated. I have at this point access to the airport, and I'm thinking of going to a treasure island, but I feel like it might almost be kind of pointless because I do not have a whole lot of storage space. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, now I remember, because I have seen that. I just didn't have any other context to go off of in the moment, so I was like, what is that referring to? Frazzled is such a funny word. It reminds me of Miss Frizzle from the Magic School Bus. I think I just need some of these and then a piece of stone, and I should be able to make like a standard flimsy axe. Stop, it does. Speaking of that, so for context, my older sister is an elementary school teacher, and she, for one day around the Halloween season, dressed up as Miss Frizzle from the Magic School Bus. She even suited the part because she has red hair. I mean, it's dyed, but still. It's still red, it still counts. Anyways, now that I have the flimsy axe, I'm gonna go ahead and gather some wood. I need to use that for a couple of things. Even mainly it's for the shovel. I wish it was a different season so I could get a bunch more bugs. I need to get this one while it's right here. It's so humbling whenever you're playing Animal Crossing, you're sitting there swatting at a bug and you can't catch it. I'm a natural ginger, LOL. Yeah, her hair is still red, but it's like a very obviously dyed, like dark red. As someone who's studying to be a middle school teacher, I'd love to do that one day. Did the kids recognize her? They did. I'm pretty sure. Out of curiosity, since I was talking about it, can I have a show of hands in chat for everybody that's seen Twilight before? Just very curious. I'm not saying you had to have liked it, but like, just have you seen it before? Okay, so Allie has seen it. You haven't seen it, Nuggy. It's how you've only seen the trailers. I was just curious because, like, back in the day, whenever they first came out, and I feel like it ages me every time I can say something like that and have it be validly accurate because something was a long time ago. But like back in the day, whenever they first came out, I remember the whole Team Jacob versus Team Edward thing was such a big discourse socially that like people would hardcore judge you depending on your answer. They almost got me. I think so, but I can't remember. It was, oh, yeah, Twilight. So I believe, if I'm remembering right from what I saw on Hulu, the first movie came out in like 2008. New Moon came out in 2009, and I don't remember whenever Eclipse came out. That and then Eclipse was in like 2 parts. I know, that was genuinely like a half a second away from me getting stung. Anyways, what I was gonna ask was, if you had seen Twilight, were you Team Edward or Team Jacob in the past? I have to know. How in the world do you outrun the wasps? I've never been able to. That was sheer luck. I was fully expecting to get stung. Lego recently released a Cullen House Lego set with. I really, really want to buy that. Like, just for giggles. I've got other things that are more of a priority right now, but I would buy that. I just feel like my whole opinion of Edward versus Jacob was like, they both have their own set of issues. Let's be real here. They just have very different issues. Oh, and yeah, I agree. Jacob's whole storyline details at the end were like very problematic. I agree with that for sure. But like, let's be real. Edward was not that great either. They were both toxic in their own ways. The fact that that happened twice, I can't. But you were Team Edward, Team neither. They're both toxic. I remember when it came out, I went to a midnight DVD release for Twilight, and I went to some event at a bookstore for the soundtrack. I remember I had copies of the books when I was younger, but I don't know where they are now. I lost them. And like, just to add, I know I was like a literal child whenever Twilight came out, but like the fact that I can say that I was part of the group of people that was old enough to starkly remember the trailers and seeing them come out makes me feel so old. And I know I'm not old, but it makes me feel like it. Given I don't think I had any business watching them at the age that I did, but I can't take that back. It's fine. I was in high school. I was in elementary school. I was a child. I did not need to be watching that, but it is what it is. Also, hey, whenever you use a flimsy axe to get wood, does anybody else ever like deliberately avoid the fruit trees because you don't have to knock it over and then deal with it? Like Harry Potter more, the story and acting was better. I never really watched Harry Potter when I was younger. I mean, I watched it a little bit when I got older because my sisters like it and they wanted me to watch it with them. So like, I know of it and I've seen some of the movies, but not all of them. House of the Dragon divided people too based on the two warring factions. I have never seen that. Well, I've only seen the first two movies. I don't remember reading all the books. I want to know a secret. What's your secret? I did all of this just so I could go make a shovel. There's so many things we should not have done or listened to as kids. Absolutely. But like, I try not to like worry about that because obviously like I can't do anything about it now, so it's whatever. But like, if for some reason I could go back in time and like get younger me to not do those things, I absolutely would. Hello, Alan, welcome in. I gotta go now. Hope you have a great rest of your stream, Lexi. Bye, Shiver. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Also really love Divergent. That was another thing I didn't really watch until I was older. And like, I never even finished it. I just like stopped halfway through because I don't know why, but I like wasn't vibing with it. Kristen Stewart was my gay awakening, lol. I feel like she was for a lot of people. I've heard that a lot, actually. That, and I've also heard that Jade West from Victorious did the same thing for a lot of people. I'm gonna go put some of my stuff into my house so I can get more room again, and then I'm gonna go and get some bugs and fish again. Character is cute. Thank you. I just had a bit of a brain fart, so if I didn't say welcome in properly, then welcome in, Christian. Trying to put some stuff away. You ever get in one of the moods to play Animal Crossing like I did today, but then you feel like... Sorry, I just yawned and I interrupted my own sentence by accident. But as I was saying, you ever get one of those moods to play Animal Crossing like I did today, but then at the same time you feel so like frazzled that you just keep like darting around between tasks and not getting that much done? Because same. That's how I feel today. I think Hunger Games was way better than Divergent in my opinion. I have seen all the older Hunger Games movies. I still haven't seen that new one that came out like forever ago. It's like not new anymore, but it's fine. I'm currently auditioning for Finding Nemo at my school. Where's my dad? I'm all alone. That song? I'm going for Nemo. I have my singing audition for on Thursday. I think I went well. I'm so glad. I hope you get the role. That'd be fun. I do the IRL. ADHD hits hard sometimes. Yeah, LOL 10 out of 10 interior design. Thank you guys for validating that, because like that's how I feel like I act sometimes on stream. Like I swear I'm not trying to like be unproductive. Like I'll want to stream that day regardless of how long I'm actually live for. Sometimes I just cannot stay on task. Your outfit reminds me of Glinda from Wicked. My Animal Crossing character or my PNG tuber? On my first ever Animal Crossing owner, and it just feels like I can't get it to look the way that I like. I don't know if I should scrap it or keep going as is. Sorry that I keep yawning. Oh my gosh. It's probably really annoying. I would say try to go at it for a little bit longer to give it a bit more time. And then if you still feel like you're not really vibing with it, just scrap the island and do a new one. As I mentioned earlier, I'm ginger, so I just hope it helps even a tiny bit. I feel like it will. In my experience with shows that I've done, it can sometimes be perceived as appealing by a board of directors if whatever character that somebody's being considered for has some kind of shared physical trait with a certain role. I feel like, obviously, like I can't guarantee it because I don't know what company you're trying to work with for this production, but I feel like you've definitely got a chance of that boosting your odds, because that would be convenient for them, I would imagine. Oh, you mean the PNG tuber? Okay, well, thank you. Oh, I have to go get that bug. Yes, that's where that meme song, "Where's my dad? I'm all alone. I'm too small to be here on my own. I swam away 'cause I got mad. Where's my dad?" It's catchy. Very catchy. You need to look into that. It's a very cute musical. Hello, Captain Price. Welcome in. You're perfect for Wicked. Oh, do you mean that Nuggie would be good in Wicked the Musical? Why are you singing like a Disney star? Oh, I was just singing because Nuggie mentioned a musical that I recognized and like the song sounded catchy. But thank you, by the way. I like singing, it's fun. I have, on more than one account, considered posting covers before and also posting fun parodies on my channel, but I've never actually gone through with it because I cannot get myself to have enough of the bravery to do so. I think they talked about doing some Wicked songs for our spring swing show this year. I hope so. Do you guys have any favorite songs from the Wicked soundtrack? I didn't know there was an actual musical. Oh my gosh, I thought it was one that the local theater came up with and it got memed on. That one clip that I know you're talking about with the young actor that played Nemo, that definitely became a meme at one point, but yeah, it's definitely a musical. My favorite song from Nemo is That's My Dad, a different version of Where's My Dad? Nuggie says No One Mourns the Wicked. No One Mourns the Wicked is such a hard song to sing, especially if you try it the way that Ariana Grande does it. I am not trained classically whatsoever, but I have attempted it. It's hard. I would love that, but up to you. Your singing is absolutely amazing. Thank you. And also, I think I missed somebody else's message. Hold on. I'm trying to see all of them. You said I have a pretty singing voice. Thank you. Did you love Wicked? I swear I thought I missed something else. I'm pausing the game so I can scroll up. I try not to miss any. I don't know if I swear I thought I missed something else. I'm sorry I don't feel too good. No, you're fine, Alan. It's okay. You're good. You're good. The Wizard and I from the whole thing or just the first act? The whole thing, like, overall. I mean, we haven't seen part 2 yet, the one that has Cynthia Erivo, you know, Ariana Grande. Like, that, I think, is supposed to come out later this year. But technically speaking, there's another version of the soundtrack for the original Broadway recording, like, on Spotify and stuff. Feel better soon, Alan? Absolutely. Too many good songs from Wicked. Yes, Alan, hope you're feeling better. Nuggie, can I visit you on your island? That is if Nuggie is okay with it. Dancing Through Life. Dancing Through Life is so catchy, but at the same time, I feel like it's one of those songs where it's like, when you really listen to the meaning of the lyrics, it is so, like, kind of sad, but it's, like, weirdly upbeat at the same time. I'm cursed with contralto, so I'm jealous of anyone that can sing the fun songs in Wicked. I'm gonna make a quick confession. Anybody here that sings or does musicals or both, any degree of both, I'm very embarrassed to admit this. But despite the level of experience that I have participating in theater, I'm still not 100% sure on my vocal range whatsoever. And, like, you'd think that I would know by now, but I've never been 100%, like, exactly sure. So whenever I would fill out a form as part of an audition, I would typically just write mezzo-soprano because I wasn't completely sure. And I've just rolled with that my whole life. I'm not online right now, sorry. I'm sure that's okay. Yeah, thank you for the hydration reminder, I appreciate it. Hold on. I think Nuggie is not available right now to play Animal Crossing, but thank you for asking so nicely. I love too many songs from Wicked, but there's still too many not to love. When I was younger, I really didn't appreciate What Is This Feeling enough. I say that because I've seen the Broadway tour version multiple times, just because my family had, like, a tradition of kind of going together to see it. But when I was younger, I just really liked No One Mourns the Wicked because the beginning notes are so, like, powerful, and I feel like I just get chills listening to just the instruments themselves. I always loved that part, but being older now, oddly enough, I really like What Is This Feeling? I was actually trained in classical opera and musical theater. I'm not trained in classical whatsoever, but I feel like it would be a fun skill to learn. Defying Gravity is a very good song. The reason I just didn't choose it as my favorite is I feel like it is so commonly said as the favorite, and I feel like because of how popular it is, it often leads to other songs on the soundtrack getting overlooked. Bring in my area this year, and I can't wait to see it again. #1 dream role is Elphaba. That would be amazing. I feel like it would be just such an honor to play somebody like Elphaba. I believe in you. You should go for it someday. I sing in my streams all the time. I do it a little bit more often than I used to because I'm, like, progressively getting less shy about it. But, like, I still get shy. For sure. When someone is so hated on, it makes me sad. It is hated on. I agree. For Good is really good too. For Good is a very powerful song, and honestly, part of me almost feels like I may even like it more than Defying Gravity. And As Long As You're Mine. By the way, if anybody here who sings in chat, whether you've been trained or if you've just done like local shows, whatever kind of experience you've got, what is your vocal range if you know what it is? Because again, for me, I was never 100% sure, so I've always just said mezzo-soprano. But I could very honestly be wrong. I talked to a friend of mine a little while back that does musicals sometimes too. And, well, this friend actually is a moderator, but they're busy right now. I'm talking about Saturn, but Saturn was saying that they're pretty sure I'm either mezzo-soprano or contralto. But I think like leaning more towards mezzo-soprano. So who knows, maybe I'm not that far off. I love the original soundtrack so much. No offense to Cynthia and Ariana, but Adina and Kristen are the original, so I'm used to them. Me too, but I do love, 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 love Cynthia and Ariana's performances in Wicked. I think they did a killer job. I'm just like very obligated to leaning towards the original Broadway one. I wish so much that Wicked Witch song was on the OG soundtrack. Definitely a high soprano here. I do a lot of community theater in my area. Contralto is really rare though. I probably am just mezzo-soprano then. I've never bothered to like really properly check. Well, wait, never mind. I have. I just don't remember what the results said. Like, you know those videos on YouTube that you can follow where you test all the different notes to see like the highest you can comfortably go without forcing it and the lowest that you can go? I've tried those, but I don't remember what the results said. Contralto / tenor for me. I believe I cannot sing female parts at all. They did for sure. Same with me. I need to find a spot really quick for the 10, and then I kind of want to go and look up the different note ranges and see if I can remember roughly where I can go. The museum can be moved, so honestly, I'm not really that concerned about where it's going to go because there's going to be a lot of stuff that gets moved on the island anyways. But I just need to find somewhere convenient to put it for right now. Wouldn't you guys agree? And also for my fellow musical theater fans, if you've done some shows before, or even if you haven't, but especially if you've done shows before, what have been some of your favorite productions to be part of? Excuse me. I can't sing very low, even though my voice teacher has been working on improving my low range. I feel like I can sing fairly high, but I feel like at the same time, it's not like anything outrageous. Same thing for low notes. Sorry, I'm just kind of meandering while I find a place for the museum. You know what? Yeah, it can be moved. I'm not really that worried. I'm just going to put it here and then move it later where it's needed because I don't want to spend the whole stream just running around. Or scoot it back a little bit. Christine in Phantom of the Opera is a dream role for me. I didn't know this, but apparently the actress that played Christine in the original Broadway soundtrack is also one of the lead characters on Shameless. I've never seen Shameless, but like I know of it. Christian, is Defying Gravity one of your favorite songs on the soundtrack? I keep mixing up how I'm pronouncing that, but whatever. Yes, she plays Fiona. Hi, what's the island theme? Hello, Waffles. Welcome to the stream. My island is based off of the Bob's Burgers movie. However, this island is still very, very new, so there's like hardly anything on it at the moment. Let me try to charge my Switch with my phone charger. I do that. It works. Okay. I want to look something up. Enjoy your lurk, Coda. Hold on. I'm going to look something up about different note ranges. Give me a second. Okay, so I looked up for the different vocal range types, and going off of pure memory from whenever I last tried to see my range, yeah, I'm pretty sure I am mezzo-soprano. That sounds about right. Okay, we'll just keep saying that then. I've never been in actual production except for Wizard of Oz in early elementary. I don't perform or sing for others anymore, but I still dream of being Dr. Jekyll and Jekyll and Hyde. You should go for it someday. It would be fun. I'm back now. Welcome back, Nuggie. I want to play Christine, but I can never actually sing higher than her highest note. Well, I believe in you. I think you should still go for it. I feel like with enough practice and consistent rehearsing it, I feel like you could do it. You should get Henry as Kuchikopi on the island. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do Murphy for that because I feel like Murphy is very like fluorescent neon green or very close to fluorescent green. Waffles, it's based on the Bob's Burgers movie. I really wish I could just sing Wicked songs 24/7 whenever I want. I do whenever nobody else is home, just because a lot of the times my favorite thing is to attempt all the classical notes, even though I can't do it. And so I just wait until nobody's here so that way I don't embarrass myself. Which, by the way, I heard that can be like low-key kind of dangerous sometimes for your vocal cords if you're not trained and you're just like trying to do it anyways. Is that true? Let me know if you know. Anybody. Makes sense, which is always, oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I think it's gonna be really fun. It's just gonna be, when I say a pain, I mean a pain in regards to some of the details are gonna be like very annoying to try and look as accurate as possible, but like still very worth the time and effort. Yes, that is true. I've heard so. Thankfully, throughout my attempts that I've done so far, whenever I have the spare time for it, I haven't hurt myself. But I feel like it might happen eventually, so I need to, like, not do that. A Bob's Burger movie stage show would be so fun. That would be fun. Hello, Nick. Welcome in. Actually, singing lower hurts your voice more, or even more. Like if you force it. Is that what you mean? Stop to get water. That was so funny. Watching Timmy be like, "Sup, Bob?" That's funny looking. Interesting. What's the science behind that, if you know? I totally believe you, but I'm curious as to like how that's a thing. I didn't know that. The more you know. I'll be back soon. I have to eat something. I'm super hungry, but if you're still streaming later, I'll be back. No worries. Take your time. If they do make me sing Defying Gravity, I won't be against it. It's just a hard song to sing, even though I know I could sing it just fine. I feel like that's another one of those songs where it's like, it's definitely obviously not impossible to learn to sing correctly, similarly to how I was talking about the end part for how Ariana does No One Mourns the Wicked. I mean, it's a hard song either way, but I'm just referring to how she does it. Both have the common thing of being hard to sing correctly, but they're not impossible. I just feel like oftentimes you just need good training for that. Because simply trying to force singing either of those songs correctly, I feel like does so much damage. Like, I remember for a while there was a trend going around on TikTok where people would try to sing both Defying Gravity and No One Mourns the Wicked, and some people ended up doing it really well, but I also like saw my fair share amount of people that like hurt their vocal cords trying to do it. That and a really common thing I see people confuse is like, you know how there's plenty of songs out there that require belting? A lot of the times I see people trying to do a belting note for a song, And instead they end up screaming and it hurts their vocal cords. And I'm like, well, you should have double checked your methods or your techniques, however you want to word that. I'm not very good with my words here. I apologize, but I hope you get what I'm saying at. Like, I just wish people were more careful because damaging your vocal cords is a very serious thing. Hey, we enjoy your lurk, Megs. I hope you get what I'm trying to hint at here. Like, it's so easy to damage them, and I wish people were a little more careful. I don't like to belt, I use more of a mixed belt. Nope, if they're screaming or yelling, then they don't know how to belt correctly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, there was plenty of people I saw that did it correctly, and it was like, great, I'm happy for you, friend, it's fun. But it just concerns me seeing how many people that scream instead of belt. I get it, hi, I'm back. Welcome back, it's Eli. And they need to get trained how to belt properly, yes. Or even simply just carefully, keyword is carefully, practicing with even just YouTube tutorials. I feel it could still make a world of a difference. Just like make sure you find a reputable person that's teaching you in the video. I wish you'd hit rocks in real life and get money. Same, right? Wouldn't that be nice? Just be like, oh wait, I need to pay my credit card bill. Hold on. Starts hitting a rock. Oh yeah, I ruined my flimsy axe already. Okay, well, I need to make a new one. Do I have the stuff for it right now? Okay, better eat my supper. If you need to go, that's okay. No worries. But if you want to enjoy your lurk, that is completely fine as well. Hope you enjoy your lurk, and I hope your food is good. Wait, there's a Mario reference in this game? What do you mean? Like Mario-themed items? Because there definitely is Mario items. I wouldn't want wasps that chase me home, though. Yeah, that would not be fun. Circling back to something I said earlier, I had asked you guys if you had a favorite musical that you were part of. I think out of all the musicals that I've done, it's honestly kind of hard to choose, but out of the ones that I've been in personally, I would say that's probably a solid tie between the learning camp version of Annie that I did. It was like a workshop type of camp where it's like done for people that are like teenagers or younger, and it's like a slightly more compressed version of the show. So either the learning camp version I did of Annie or The Wizard of Oz. But like, honestly, I've loved all the musicals that I was part of. Seussical Jr. was a very fun one as well. I played Vlad Vladikov, so that was a very interesting role. In fact, the more I think about it, Vlad Vladikov was, I think, the only role I've really had that was like a lot more villainous. There was a 1-up sound effect. There's also the Mario items in the game. Nothing sounds good except Taco Bell, not an option, just Taco Bell. I had Taco Bell earlier too. Why are we all just like connecting on the wavelength of Taco Bell? I love that for us. I love that that's how we bond. My favorite musical I was part of was The Scarlet Pimpernel. Hello, Cosmos. Welcome to the stream. Yes, it was a blast. I love the music. You know what musical I feel like is not talked about enough? Or at least maybe it is and I just haven't heard people discuss it myself. I feel like The Music Man needs more attention. Chipotle is way better than Taco Bell. I feel like in terms of quality it is, but like We don't have a Chipotle very close to the house. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of Taco Bell locations either, but Taco Bell is a little bit closer than Chipotle. Music Man is a fun one. I need more lore, more love for Come From Away. I feel like there's just so many musicals that get so overlooked and overshadowed. It's honestly kind of sad. I'm also a huge fan of Chipotle. Have you seen the commercials for that movie that has the singing monkey? It seems weird. I have not. I like Taco John better, but Taco Bell is closer and on my way home. I've never been to Taco John. I love the Music Man and The King and I. What was everybody's, like, whether you've done shows or not, this is just a general question, whether you've done shows or not, what was your earliest memory of seeing either a play or a musical in person? My earliest memory was when I was 3 and I was seeing my dad as Gaston in Beauty and the Beast. There's this like story that like is known in my family, but basically like, you know, I was 3 years old. I didn't fully, completely understand that everything that was going on stage was obviously fake. It was just, you know, for the show. I didn't fully understand that most of the time. So in the inevitable part of Beauty and the Beast where Gaston is injured, I thought that that was real. And I thought that like something had happened to my dad, and I just started like bawling my eyes out in the audience. I'm like, why does nobody else care? Why is nobody else upset? Why am I the only one that's upset here? This is not okay. I had like a whole meltdown in the middle of the theater. I love Singing in the Rain. That's another good one. I was just seeing someone just running around IRL, then axe in their hands, just finding random trees to hit. You know what? I would applaud them for living their life. I think I saw The Sound of Music, but I don't remember how old I was. The Sound of Music is another really good one. I haven't been in it myself, but I would love to. Does seeing the Nutcracker in first grade count? Honestly, I mean, it's not a musical, but yes. I saw the Nutcracker a lot when I was younger too. I tried to do dance when I was younger, and I just did not have the patience. Like, by any means. Oh, you know what I need to do, by the way? I feel like I've seen a couple of new faces recently, and I've been watching the view count fluctuate a bit, so I'm just going to read off really quickly this list I have of villager ideas for the Bob's Burgers movie island, just to, you know, refresh everybody's memory. Some of these are still kind of iffy. I'm not 100% sure if I'll keep them on here, and I still need to figure out a 10th villager. And who knows, I may not even do the 10th villager. I may just keep it at the minimum of like 8 of them. But for the villagers, I want to go for Gail, Bob, Teddy, Murphy, Joey, Stitches, and then the 2 maybes are Lionel and Biscuit. If I, for some reason, go above 8 villagers, my 9th villager idea is Tammy. I might keep her just because Tammy's the name of, you know, one of the students at Wagstaff. And then the 10th section is blank, because again, I'm not sure about it. For the people, like all the little actual person characters I'm gonna make, I want to do Linda, Bob, Louise, Tina, Jean, Mr. Fishoder, Felix, and Grover. This will be a very full island, probably the fullest one I have ever had, but it's okay. It's fine. Am I allowed to use caps on occasion? Because I know that's a problem for someone. I don't want to get in trouble. Thank you so much for asking. It's totally fine if you want to do it periodically. The only time that I would find it problematic was if you were like repetitively doing it for like every message or for like a couple messages back to back. If it's just like once or twice, it's not that big of a deal, but like anything that's like 3 messages or more back to back, all caps, I would consider that a bit spammy. But thank you so much for asking. I appreciate it. Here, be your good nugs. I honestly may be gone by the time you get back, depending on how long you take. I did drama in high school because I wanted a class that was more relaxed, and my class went to go see Romeo and Juliet at a university nearby. I've never seen Romeo and Juliet, but I did do William Shakespeare's Twelfth Night. Obviously not the same thing, but for some reason it made me think of that. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, 1971. That was the older movie that stayed with me as a kid. That's also a classic. I feel like it'd be a fun show to do on stage. Lionel's my first campsite villager I ever got, and his precisely tagline won me over. I still feel like Portia is a very underrated villager. Tisk tisk. Also, wait, I just realized something. Okay, cool. I thought maybe I didn't unmute Elgato, and I was about to be so embarrassed if the background was like silent this whole time. When did that get there and why is it so large? I did not roll that around earlier. Did one of the bugs, like the little dung beetles, did they roll it that big? Because I did not do that. Hello? Hello, Carrie, welcome in. Lexi back. Welcome back, Nuggy. And hello, B, welcome in. I'm so confused, though. Did one of the beetles do that? Yeah, 'cause I know the dung beetles can roll them, but I didn't realize they could do it where it was that large. I want to make it like at the bare minimum size and then roll it onto the other one. That's so funny looking. Everybody, look at it. Look at that right now. That's so good. I love that so much. It's so mad. Sorry, I was getting water. Also, when we were broken in groups, we had to choose a fairy tale story to do in front of elementary school kids. And my group did Peter Pan because I was the shortest. They chose me to do Tinkerbell. That's another one when it comes to musicals. I feel like it's so interesting to watch how everybody portrays Tinkerbell. Because I feel like different companies do different things. Like I've seen people do a really well-lit green laser. And they do it like from very far away where somebody else is like hidden somewhere you can't see them and they're the one shining the laser to be Tinkerbell. And then some people have just an actual person do it. He's so cute. Oh, those dung beetles must be strong. They are, but like this snow boy is not happy. Thank God there's no singing. Oh, never mind. Sorry. I love making them look like that. What is going on? Always makes me giggle a little too hard. It's funny. Why is he so mad? Were you not wearing gloves? Did you sneeze while putting me together? Come on. I love that so much. That's so good. Give him a small body, big head next time? Okay. I don't know if it'll work like that though, because I think it generally takes whatever's the smallest one and automatically puts it on top, but I'll try. Thank goodness there's no singing because I sound like a dying animal. Say something nice to yourself. Be nice. Whoever built that snowman, hats off to you. That was me. Isn't it good? Isn't it so good? The best snowman you've ever seen in your life? I know its name is Snowboy, but I think that we should give it a proper name. Also, if you can't tell, I'm getting to the point where my already existing low spoons from the start of the stream are even lower because I keep yawning and I'm talking less. That's how you know my social battery is already very, very, very low. No, you're good. They're technically different things in Animal Crossing, but it's not that deep. It's really not. You're fine. I thought Tommy walking around and it made me so sad because I forgot about that part of the island leveling. It makes them look like they're Nemo. Remember where it's like, where is my dad? I'm all alone. I think we should give him a name though. Let's decide on a name and then I'll go. I'm sorry. I know this stream was not very long. My social battery hardly exists today. I'm very sorry. Yeah, I'm doing a poll. Just give me a second. It's taking me forever to type. Hold on. Oops. I already made a typo. And then for the last one, there. No rhyme or reason behind the answer choices. They're just there. Options are Lil Big Head, Frederick, Thor, or Nemo pronounced Nemo. So Nemo. Oh. Well, either way, I typed it as Nemo. I need to rewatch Finding Nemo. I just thought about something. I don't think I ever even watched Finding Dory. I think I only watched Finding Nemo. Okay, so far, Little Big Head is winning. And then Nemo and Thor are tied. And then Frederick doesn't have any votes. I'll wait a little bit longer in case anybody else hasn't voted. And then I'll go. I feel like the average length of my streams now, because I can't go for as long as I used to. If I had to give a rough guess, it would be like hour and a half, hour 45, 40 minutes maybe. Today I'm just very out of it, but I missed you guys, so I made myself stream. I love Dory. I love whenever she started speaking whale. Remember, come here, squishy. Come here, little squishy. That little moment with her. So cute. Okay, I can't do it as a poll because there's already a poll going, so just answer in chat if you feel like answering. But question, if I ever posted any kind of music covers, like song covers on my channel, or if I posted any kind of song parodies that I did for fun that I would write, would you guys watch them? Please be honest. Will you be in Ash's stream? A lot of the times I am. You don't always see me though, because a lot of the time I am merely very, very lurky because I am low spoons for a lot of different reasons. Yes, yes, I would love that. Yes. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you for supporting the idea. I have made many attempts to write parodies, like fun parodies to post on my channel, and then they never end up getting posted. I think I've written at least 5 different ones. I mean, I never finished any of them because I talked myself out of it, but like I started them. Like one of them was for The Wizard and I from Wicked. I'm not going to tell you what it was called though, because who knows if it will get posted. Okay, well, I will keep that in mind. I'm actually going to, if you're part of the Discord server, I'm going to post that same question just because I'm trying to gauge it. And like, I've got to go. I've got to go. I just ended the other poll. And not everybody is here, but a lot more of you are in the Discord server. So I'm going to post that there as well. And so if you see the same question again for a poll, please just vote for whatever the same answer it is that you put into the chat. But thank you so much for coming to my stream. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. I'm so sorry that today was so short. I haven't posted anything officially yet because the mods and I are still currently talking it over. But there is possibly a longer stream coming next week. Emphasis on the possibly. Please don't take anything for solid until I make a bigger announcement. So just keep that as a grain of salt for now. Additionally, there is also a possible schedule change coming soon. Again, take that also with a grain of salt. The mods and I are still discussing that as well. And nothing is official, but keep your eye out for any announcements. And with that said, I love you guys, and I will see you next week for more live streams. Bye, everyone!